Welcome back to the Thursday evening Cowboy Fashion Report. This evening I've got on another jaw-dropping pearl snap shirt and those pearl snaps. This has a Washita mud base with some dirty blonde accents and some purple haze undertones. Well, it's too damn hot to write poetry today, so I thought I'd tell a Wild West story from West Texas. My good friend Justin Johnson loves it when I start stories with, well, I was out in West Texas. So, I was out in West Texas in 1990 summer, at the Pitchforks. Me and Brandon went out there that spring. Brandon, he done fired out somewhere else. Anyway, after Stanford, after the 4th, we was gathering bulls. And the whole crew was there that evening. Me and Kenneth Finch and Jimmy Bird was in the bunkhouse. And Monty McCloy, he's the wagon boss. And his boys, Matt and Clint, was there. And then Bobby Allen had South Camp. He was there. Nick Alker had Croton. And Lynn Burleson had West Camp. Jody Edwards had North Camp. And my buddy Gary Ferguson, he had purebred. I think we was all there. And we was up on the north end of steer pasture. We had some bulls and some long yearlings trapped. We had trapped them there right after dinner and went up there to sort them and load them, haul them in. And we throwed them up in that little set of pens. Well, one little herd bull run off. And he was in the water lot still, so he wasn't going to get away probably. And instead of waiting around to see what the grown-up cowboys were going to do, well, I just spun old Spud around. We built to him. And old Spud was a pretty good little horse. He wasn't a pitchfork bred horse. I think he was one Billy George Drennan that left there. And anyway, he weighed about 850, 900. He would flat run to stock now. He's fun to rope on. Fun little dun horse. And anyway, we built to this bull and we were just barreling down this damn road. And this bull, he wipes out a 5-wire gate just about as terrible as a bull could wipe out a 5-wire gate. It looked like 15 grenades went off in the middle of this sunbuck. So he runs down the road a little ways further, and I just draw a big old knot behind his horns, you know, instead of throat latching him, because I figured my backup's coming, because we rope bulls every day. I might have been just a little bit rope happy at 20 years old. 98% of them bulls needed catching, but evidently I needed to think a little bit, because instead of everybody coming to help me, I found out later that Monty had said, no, we're just going to give this to Sean for a little while and let him think about it. And that's exactly what I did. Now, this bull wasn't bad by any means. He just hung on the end of the rope. But old Spud wasn't going nowhere with him. We was anchored and we were stuck. And if I give him any, he was going in the trees. So I had to just sit there. And we wasn't going to drag him off. Well, I sat there and I sat there and I thought a lot, because them cowboys was right up there. And I figured that's what was happening. Well, this was my time to think. So think I did. And here in about what seemed like an hour and a half, probably 10, 12 minutes, here they come at a long walk. And Monty didn't say nothing. He didn't have to. I'd learned plenty without being talked to. Probably more. Well, they got on there with me and we drug that bull up in the water lot in the pens and got everything sorted. And later that evening, about dark, while I was rebuilding that water lot wire gate by myself, I went to pondering, what's the moral of this story? Is it maybe don't go after something that you can't handle yourself? Well, I decided the main moral was, when you're working around grown men in potentially dangerous situations, always keep your cranium out of your rectum and things will work a lot smoother. Y'all keep snapping.